We are to God the fragrance of Christ. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 15.
Channel, and my name is Tokbe, and this is Top Notes by Tokbe. So if you love fragrance content, you are the right place. Here we have fragrance review, we do top 10s, we do all sorts of fragrance content, fragrance hauls, unboxing, first impressions, all the good stuff. So if you love that and you also love Middle Eastern, Arabian fragrances, this is the place to be. So if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and you will always know when I upload a new video. Thank you so much to all my subscribers and viewers. Thank you so much. My last video did quite well, and there was a lot of welcome back, so thank you. And I know that there's a few of you that want to know why I took such a long hiatus, so I am going to tell you. So if you're interested to know the fragrance that I'm going to talk about, it's a new fragrance from Armaf, and also I'm going to do a bit of chit chat around what and where I have been and going forward with the channel. So if you're interested to know this, without much ado, let's get into the video. So yes, I'm grabbing my drink. Cheers, because if it's chit chat, I mean, we'll sip on something and then we chit chat. This is like, it's some form of a cocktail. We'll go into that later. But basically, I know that a lot of you were wondering. So basically, I said in like a video about a year ago that I'd gone back to grad school. I graduated. Yes, your girl graduated, and I decided to stay back in the UK to continue my work and everything that I have been doing. So I'm now in the UK, so that is why I don't say that I am a fragrance reviewer from Lagos, Nigeria again, because then I'm not reviewing from Lagos, Nigeria. So that's why I took that part from the my intro, but I'm still very much here. So one of the reasons why I wasn't reviewing was that it was quite difficult combining school and the children, and I was also doing a bit of part-time work because I didn't also want to leave my career path. I still wanted to be very much working and all that. So managing all that three and also finding myself settling in a new country was quite a lot for me. So I just sort of took a break. I tried in between because I really did miss fragrances to either keep up on my YouTube or on the Instagram, but it wasn't working because to be honest, content creation is quite a lot of work, and for most people on this space, it's a full-time job. So if you're having to do it not as a full-time job, it's quite very difficult. So, and I'm not saying that it's difficult. I'm happy. I consider myself blessed to have this platform, to have the audience, to have people believe in my opinion to the point where they want to listen and hear it. But I'm also trying to say that it was quite difficult adding it up to all the other things that I had. So basically I thought, instead of coming onto the platform and giving what is not authentic or what it was going to look like, it was half-baked, it would be much better to wait till I had everything sort of settled in a good way, and then I come to give that. And so I'm sort of settled, not fully settled. I'm starting a new career path, all that, but I think that I did have the bit of, and I also miss, oh my gosh, I missed the whole fragrance thing. And so I was like, you know what, it's time to come. So that's basically the gist of where I've been and, you know, what I've done. That's it. So I currently have a master's degree, which is good. It's good, and I think I'm moving forward with my career. So yeah, so currently, so with the channel, I think in the past I was uploading twice a week. I'm going to try to keep up to that, but in the times when I'm not able to do twice a week, you should be sure that you see at least one video from me every week. I think that is realistic, but I think twice a week is very good to get the channel going and to give you all the videos that you missed from the channel. Additionally, I think one of the other things that I don't want to say struggle with is also like sourcing of perfumes, because I did have like it locked down in Nigeria, but here I'm still looking for websites where I can get them. And also affordability is very important to me, because I buy most, if not all, my fragrance. I think I buy 99% of my fragrances, and I've had Perfume for less NG and Tel's Perfume GH being very gracious with me, where they give me not at the retail prices, but at prices with a bit of a discount, which has helped me over the years. But now I'm starting into a new geographical areas, hoping that there would be so if you're listening or watching and you're like a distributor and you have some deals for me to make it affordable, yeah, fine. But I'm also trying to scour the market. I've spoken to a few content creators from the UK who do the same thing as Middle Eastern, just to find where they get their fragrances and where it would be more affordable for me. So basically that's why. But I'm also looking at working with 10 mls, because as I currently speak, I have over 200 bottles. Out of this 200, I think 150, 120 are Middle Eastern bottles, and they are 100 mls or 75 mls. That's a lot of fragrance to have. So I'm also trying so that I kind of down on how much of there's a portion of my degree that talked about sustainability, and environmental sustainability. I think that for me to be sustainable, I need to try to buy smaller bottles or pre-owned ones, stuff like that. So I'm looking and working through that to get that. So basically that is, I didn't even sip anything. Yeah, that was refreshing. So that's it. And so into the fragrance I have for you. So today what I have to share with you is this fragrance right here. So pretty. This is Armaf's Club de Nuit. This is the Collector's Pride. This is Club de Nuit Oud. Okay, the packaging is amazing. Like, we need to spend, so it comes in this box like this. Okay, and when I open the box, oh my gosh, there's the usual Armaf Club de Nuit, the box, this small card which has the Club de Nuit Untold, the Club de Nuit Imperial, the Club de Nuit Intense, and then the Club de Nuit for Woman. I had four. This one I gave the Imperial, I gave the Woman I gave to a friend, because I own the entire range of Coco Mademoiselle, so I didn't think I would wanted to keep this, so I gave to a friend that loved it. So I have the three. Maybe I'll do a video of the 3 Club de Nuits I have and sort of rank it. It comes with this duster thingy, which I think is really cool, because the bottle is just like the Untold. It's one that is like fingerprint magnet. So if you have this, it's like a duster thing to sort of like let me show you. It has Club de Nuit embossed on it, which is really lovely. And then there's this says Club de Nuit Oud perfume, a collector's pride. Experience the epitome of luxury. Club de Nuit Oud perfume, crafted with the atelier's unwavering dedication to superior ingredients and exceptional artisanship. This exclusive fragrance embodies opulence. Immerse yourself in the intoxicating blend of highest quality oud, leaving a trail of captivating allure wherever you go. From the house of Stellar. Well, I think I did a good job, didn't I? So this is what the box then comes in another box. Can you see? Let me just slide it out. It comes in another marble like box, okay, like this. And then I'm trying to open it, don't fall out. So, and then the fragrance sits beautifully in like this, very, very nice. And there's like a glass thing, if you can see it there. I'll do a close-up of it. And then this is the fragrance. Again, I think that first of all, I'm going to say that the price of this is not cheap. It is priced as it is. I bought it quite expensive, and I bought it almost at a price of what I could get a designer fragrance. So for a Middle Eastern, I think that this was quite well priced. It's quite high priced. So this is what I'm doing this because I have so this is why they have this. It's a magnet for fingerprints, but they put this nice rug in there to help it. So this is what the bottle looks like. It looks like any of the Club de Nuit. The bottle is plain, but it's also iridescent all at the same time. So depending on how you share it to light, it becomes iridescent. It's a very beautiful bottle. The cover is plastic, but it has like, well, I don't know, it's quite heavy. It feels like stone, but it might be plastic. So it has like a stony, feel to it, but it might be plastic. Oh gosh, I can smell it already. So this from, if I'm looking at my laptop, it says it has fruity, musky, and sweet, ambery, powdery, white floral. For notes, it has, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm squinting. So it has top notes of peach. No way. It has top notes of peach, passion fruit, pear, plum, and bergamot. Middle notes of cashmere wood. It has freesias and violet leaves. And then base notes are musk, crystal amber, vanilla, and Cambodian oud. Okay, so that's what it wrote. Let me smell. I love this scent, you know. The moment you spray it, you know, I knew immediately when I sprayed, because it sort of had a distant resemblance to Anabiad, but Anabiad, the white one, a much better quality to it. And then, so it starts off very fruity. The peach, the pineapples, the fruits, they come out immediately, but with a lingering background of this bright, lemony, almost citrusy. So that's the bergamot, but there's like a fruit cocktail with lemons or some citrus fruit squeezed on it. And immediately you start to pick a very light oud at the background, very, very light, but it's there. So it's fruit and oud burning at the side. So it's like, just imagine yourself going into like a party, but you have a very nice fruit dish in the middle, but in the background they have maybe sprayed an oud air freshener. So the fruit and the oud starts coming in very, very nicely. And then there's this like nice effervescent greenness to it, and then that is definitely the violets, but it's quite almost ozonic. It's not like a green scent. It's there and it's not there, but it's so beautiful. And you just begin to smell the oud coming in, but it's so powdery. The oud is an oud scent, but I know that there is oud because I know oud. It's a very like smooth oud scent, to be honest. This is like, if you were looking for an oud scent and you're like a beginner oud, and this is so beautiful. I find that this is like the kind of oud that will work well in a very hot weather. It won't even be overpowering. It closes off very nicely because the amber begins to come in and it starts to warm it up. So the amber just makes it so warm. I don't get so much vanilla. For me, it's more of beautiful fruits. The pineapple is there, but it stands out in the beginning, but doesn't stand out so much. The fruit is just like a tropical fruit cocktail with oud burning at the background. The amber comes in to give it a very warm, smooth creaminess to it. And that's just all I smell. But it's if you ask me, this is a more fruity, oudy, fruity ambery scent with a light touch of oud to it. It's the funny thing about this scent that even though it's a fruity scent, it is so powerful. Like, it's a powerful scent. I'm going to say that this scent is definitely unisex, but because it's fruity and almost citrusy with the woody oudiness to it, it's some touch of amber. It's going to be more, it leans more masculine than it leans feminine. So I would say that it's going to be like a 60% masculine and then a 40% feminine. But if you're one that loves fruity, woody scent with a touch of oud, this is good for you. I know that it smells almost like Ebapura, but I find that it's much better with the oud in it. It's much better. I don't like Ebapura, so that's why I never gravitated towards Anabiad white, but this right here is so good, and this is a performer. When I wore it, bear in mind I wore it in winter, so I don't know if that affects, you know, the performance or not, but I had a good 7 to 8 hour wear on it. And even my scarf that I wore that day, the next day I didn't wear perfume and I could still smell this going in the scarf. So it does very well on clothes and even than it does on skin. I would also say that if you ask me, this could easily be an all year round scent, but it's going to shine in the spring, you know, late spring, summer kind of fragrance. I find that it's going to blossom and also blossom towards fall. But if you ask me, and as a believer that you can wear any fragrance when and how and where you want to wear it, this is all year round. But I find that it's going to do well when the weather is hot. It would blossom. So I'm going to do more of a wear test during that time. For me, the only downside I would say is that, which I don't think is just in Nigeria, but with the because I purchased this in Nigeria, and I think I purchased it close to 80,000 naira. 80,000 naira should be about maybe $50, and I thought that's quite high because I have never had to buy them this high. But I find that again, this particular one is priced different, maybe because of everything it comes with. It's very well packaged, I must say. And I think for me, I remember speaking to one of my friends on here, Chooks, we were discussing how I bought. I was like, these fragrances are getting a bit expensive, you know. But for me, it was the price that was slightly like, but as I wore it, it's beautiful. It's a great performer. You don't need too much, but I know that most people don't need to spray too much. But if you know me, I will spray too much. But I think it's a powerful scent. It leaves a beautiful scent trail. I think that it projects for about the first 2 hours. It projects a lot, but because it's fruit and citrus based, I find that the projection is high, because usually for fruit and fruit-based fragrance, projection is usually 30 to 1 hour, because if we know the fruits, especially citruses, they are the most volatile top notes. They don't stay too long, you understand. But this is quite a beast performer. And then for the sillage, I think that it's about an arm's length and a half, because people will literally smell you. Like, it has a beautiful central, and even when it has projected for the first 2 hours, after that it leaves you with this intoxicating scent bubble that is just a mix of the fruit coming off very lightly, still in the background, but you can't really pick up the fruit, because again, this scent is quite very well blended, so you may struggle to pick up certain fruits, but you definitely know there are some tropical fruits in there, and then there's some citrus, but you won't be able to pick up individual fruits. That's how well blended the scent is. So I find that it's great for your money, it's great. But again, for me, if I would have preferred to go the 10 ml route and get the ones that I want, and then, but I also feel as though if I had bought a 10 ml of this, I would have wanted a full bottle of this. This dent is after 2 wears, which I think it's quite a dent for 2 wears, to be honest. So, but it's a great scent. If you can check it out, it's really great. I think it's also I would say that this is a safe blind buy, if you ask me, because it's not one that it's not like the kind of blind buy where it's going to be always a mess, or this is a great, safe, good blind buy. If you're looking for a fragrance to blind buy, this is definitely a great one to blind buy. So that is my take on Armaf's Club de Nuit Oud. Let me know if you've used it and what your thoughts are. I think overall, I'm going to give it an 8 over 10. It's a great fragrance. Yeah. It's a great citrus fragrance. So let me know if you've had any experience with it, if you've worn it before. And thank you so much for watching this video. But if you've watched to this point and you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you are always notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.